Hi, this is Jeff Dowler. I'm here in Carlsbad with Shawn, who has a fascinating company that I'd like to have him tell us about.
My company is called Instant Organic Garden, and what we do is we install raised bed organic vegetable gardens in people's yards. So we come in, we put the bed together. They're 3x8 beds, one's with a trellis, one's without. We bring in our own organic soil, we add organic amendments, and then we'll have our customers take what's called a veggie quiz on our website, and based upon that we do a custom garden plan for them, so they'll know what to plant and where to plant it for both the cool and the warm season. All they have to do is plant the seed or the transplant.
You know, you mentioned the word organic. I mean, I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about what organic really means.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about why that's important, or perhaps talking more about the natural way of doing things?
Right. And that's important because what I'm using more and more now is called the natural way, because unfortunately through influence of big industry, they watered down the meaning of organic. So, but organic in the natural definition means fertilizers made with plant and animal decomposed waste, you might say. But you know, it's nothing chemicals in it. There's no pesticides. There's nothing that's toxic in it. It's all natural plant and animal waste.
So it sounds, what I hear you saying is correct, the way people use organic in many of the stores and certain nurseries and all that really isn't the natural way. That organic has lost its true meaning.
Some of it can. You know, most of the time, if you're buying from the big home centers, it's very questionable. Especially if you look at the companies that sell a lot of chemical fertilizer, then they're trying to relabel their stuff organic, maybe organic soil. I can assure you it's not, because they're adding their chemicals to it. The local nurseries are a better bet. Some of their bag compost is much better. And plus you're supporting the local nurseries.
How hard, you know, if I wanted to start an organic garden, garden the natural way, how hard is that to do? How hard is it for someone to get started? And how can you help with that process?
That's a good question. And out here in San Diego, the soil is really pretty bad, and you don't really want to be going in and digging up your soil. For one thing, once you do that, you expose weed seeds to air and light that may have been dormant for years, and all of a sudden they're going to germinate. So you end up with a garden full of weeds. It takes the average homeowner, read recently, about 7 years to get their garden just right, that when they're just digging up their own soil, because they have to amend it, they have to get all the weeds out, and it can take a long time. So if you're doing raised beds, you're putting that right over the existing soil, and then you bring in some nice organic compost and add organic amendments to it, and then you're starting off your well. And you don't have to worry about all the weeds or any problems that may be in the soil.
Okay, well that makes sense. So my understanding is that, you know, one of the services your company provides is to come in and get someone started with a natural garden. What other kinds of things are you doing to spread the word about the natural way of growing plants and vegetables?
One of the things I do that's really a big passion of mine is teaching people, is educating people about doing gardening the natural way. Because most people just don't know. They assume that what they're buying in the stores, the chemical stuff and pesticides, are okay to use. And unfortunately, they're having a devastating effect in our water supply and the ground in general. So I educate people on how actually easy it is to grow vegetables naturally, the organic way, the natural way, and that there is another way of doing it besides using the pesticides and the chemicals.
How can people learn more about the business that you run?
Well, you can go to our website. It's www.instantorganicgarden.com, and that'll tell you that you can go through a website. It'll have good articles. It shows you exactly what we do. You have pictures of our raised beds there, and you can see some of the installations we've done.
Okay.
And find out all about us that way.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.